Jollyville Radio. My name is Julia Stonewash, and I'm coming to you live from the Purple Street Studios in beautiful downtown Jollyville. Do I smell oregano, or is that our business segment coming up? That's right, Carey Gardiner will be investigating the best Italian restaurants in Jollyville. Hold your tortellinis, it's going to be a wild ride. After that, we'll get some life advice from Chauncy Applegate. Oh, Chauncy. But first, we have a follow-up on the story from last week. The Jollyville Airport and Sky Jolly have been overrun by out-of-towners coming in to see what is still being hailed as the local discovery. Let's go to our correspondent, Emma Long, who is at the airport, to see what's going on.
Hi, Julia. I'm standing at the terminal with lines and lines of tourists pouring out, looking for rental cars and asking for maps to what's being called the most fabulous object in the world. Let's see if we can chat with some of them. Ma'am, hi. Can you tell us why you are here in Jollyville?
Haven't you heard? They've made a most wonderful discovery and I have to see it. I have to get my hands on it.
Oh, it's so great to hear that you're here to enjoy Jollyville. May I ask, where are you from? What's your name?
Oh, hi. I'm Sarah Springerbox from Saratoga Springs, New York. Just Happy Town? Joyville?
It's Jollyville.
Are you sure? That sounds made up.
No, it's real.
Well, anyway, I'm here to see the most fabulous object in the world. It's a piece of history. This will change mankind.
And just how did you hear about this?
Well, the woman who does my hair knows a guy whose florist told her grandma, who told her fourth cousin's college roommate, who flew here yesterday.
Oh, so someone else who is here. Wow. Do you know more about this object? Do you know what or where it is?
You sure don't need me to tell you what it is. It's going to be where everyone is headed. I'm just going to follow the crowds. I heard it has healing powers, and I heard if you touch it, you will become very rich.
Do you know anyone who's had this happen to them?
Oh, not anyone I know directly, but I'm going to make sure it happens to me. This is history. This will change mankind. Yeah!
And she's walked away. Well, there you have it, the chaos from the airport here in Jollyville. I will do my best to follow the crowd and see if I can get more information soon. Back to you, Julia.
Sounds like we have interesting times ahead. Stay tuned to Jollyville Radio on KJVR to stay up to date. We're going to go to commercial, but when we come back, Carey Gardiner will give us the scoop on the best Italian restaurants in town. Stay tuned.
Hi, folks. I'm Henry H. Horner here at Horner's Fine Cars and Automotive Sales, where we have hot seats for sale for all your transport needs. It's deal week here at Henry H. Horner's Fine Cars and Automotive Sales. That's right, fabulous deals, deals, deals. Why all the deals? Well, we've been inspired, enraptured by the fabulous news in Jollyville lately, and we know there are lots of new folks in town. Why fly out of Jollyville when you can own your own fabulous humdinger to come and go as you please? So come on down to Henry H. Horner here at Horner's Fine Cars and Automotive Sales. Come see if we have something fabulous waiting for you.
This is Jesse Stanchack from Micro Flash Fiction. This is one of the stories from my account. The man rides the horse across the high desert. The horse thinks of water and hay and apples. The man thinks of whiskey and the letter in his pouch and the tyranny of sand. The desert thinks only of conquest, already spreading a little faster than the horse can run each day.
I'm Carey Gardiner, sports and business correspondent for KJVR. I just love competition, and today my two guests will be going head-to-head to find out who has the best Italian restaurant in Jollyville. In the left corner, Linguini Pescarini from Mama's Trattoria on Duval Road.
Come to Mama's. It's the best focaccia you ever tried. Mwah.
And in the right corner, Jenny De Al Dente from Nona's Ristorante and Bistro on South Jollycop Highway.
Nona's has the best pasta in Jollyville. The rest of yous can forget about it.
On your mark, get set, go!
At the Mama's Trattoria, we cook everything precisely according to the recipes our Mama left us.
Well, at Nona's Ristorante and Bistro, we still use the recipes passed down by our grandmother, Nona.
But you see, we use the ingredients from the old country, so authentico and fresco. And we still prepare everything the way Mama showed us.
Nona made everything by hand, from scratch, and we still prepare every dish the same way. Nona would be proud.
Mama's recipe for lasagna is the best you ever had.
Oh, yeah? Nona smuggled her recipes out of Europe in her bra. She's older than your mama. That means her recipes are better.
Excuse me? When I said that we still use the recipes Mama left us, what I meant to say was we use the recipes left to our Mama by her Nona. These recipes date back to Sicily and were brought to this country by our great-grandmother.
The recipes left to us by Nona date back so far, we don't even know where they came from.
I like to keep things interesting. Which one of you has the freshest take on traditional Italian?
Our Nona was the most creative woman on the planet.
Mama always tried new things in the kitchen.
I'm listening.
Mama liked to bake her meatballs, but fell in love with American fast food. She started doing her meatballs half and half. We call them one side fried. Crispy and crunchy on one side, tender and juicy on the other.
That's nothing. One time my Nona went on a yoga retreat in South Pittsburgh. She came back so inspired that now we have a yogi on staff at all times. The carbonara comes with free vinyasa so that you don't get all shavasana, what with all the bloating.
Well, there you have it, folks. 2 fantastic options to go try for yourself.
No, it's one fantastic option.
Yeah, Nona's.
No, Mama's.
For Jollyville Radio Sports and Business, I'm Carey Gardiner on KJVR.
So you live in Pittsburgh then?
Nah, South Pittsburgh is in Tennessee.
Oh, okay.
You really from Italy?
Yep, just south of Dallas.
How lovely.
And now it's time for Life Pro Tips with Chauncy Applegate on KJVR. I'm Chauncy Applegate, and who better to tell you how to do things than me, Chauncy Applegate? I'm here with my guest, Carey Gardiner.
Hi, I'm Carey Gardiner, business and sports reporter at KJVR.
I love you.
What?
Oh, sorry, just talking to myself again. What were you saying?
I said I'm the business and sports reporter. You know, all things competition.
Oh, yes.
I'm here to discuss a very important business topic, leaving an effective voicemail.
How modern.
Just like disposable cameras, smartphones have made voicemails a thing of the past, almost.
My office phone still doesn't have caller ID, and I can never figure out how to check missed calls.
That's why it's important to clearly say your name, your phone number, and the date that you called. And putting your information at the beginning means they can easily confirm your number by restarting the message.
A pet peeve is when people leave long voicemails. It really cuts into my me time.
Keep your message short. Leave just a teaser of why you called. That way, they'll be eager to call you back. You can ask all of your questions when you actually talk to them.
I actually have an example for us to analyze. This was left on my phone recently, maybe a year or two ago.
Roll the tape.
Hello, this is Roberta from Shaky Grove Coffee. I'm calling regarding the unpaid sandwich invoices. We have to stop delivering if they aren't paid. So, could you call me, please? Once again, this is This is Roberta Twiggs from Shaky Girl Coffee. Call me back, please.
Now that was a great voicemail.
Well, except for one thing. Did you catch it?
I didn't hear a callback number.
That's right. There's no possible way I could figure out how to call her back. The unpaid invoices are her fault, really.
I don't know about that.
Should have left a number.
Okay, but you really did pay her, right?
I'm Chauncy Applegate. Thanks for listening to Life Pro Tips.
For KJVR in Jollyville, I'm Carey Gardiner.
Well, of course. Hi everyone, my name is Jourdie, and you're listening to oh my gosh, sorry, one more time. Hi everyone, my name is Jourdie, and you're listening to Jollyville Radio on KJVR.
And now we close our program with Friendship Fairytales, Volume 1.
Once upon a time, a young man who, due to a fretful series of events that has never been well explained, was turned into a bird. He loved to fly around the cherry orchard high upon the cliff overlooking the sea. While a beautiful view, it was sparsely visited, until one day when a young woman arrived and began to read at the base of the tree he called home. Excited by the possibility of friendship, he watched her eagerly as she kept returning every few days to enjoy her book. As his confidence grew, he got closer to the base of the tree and began to read along with her. Realizing that they shared a mutual appreciation of the classics, he begged the witch to turn him back into a human. After much cajoling, the witch relented and agreed to make him human again. Little did he realize that the witch who granted him his human form neglected to make him visible. Because he didn't know this, he approached the young woman. Getting closer, he greeted her. The woman, deeply engrossed in her book, screamed, slammed it shut, and ran away back into the orchard. Reasonably, she was never seen again.
The cast of Jollyville Radio Season 5 includes Emily Ansonik, John Cook, Michael Crosa, Robin Crosa, Michelle Darcy, Jamie Davis, Richard Dayries, Johanna Fredrickson, Brian Green, Elissa Marks, Liz Rader-Hagler, Matt Waite, and Kay Wise Denty.
Our Season 5 Writers Room: Emily Ansnick, Michael Crosa, Jillian Dull, Brian Green, Kay Wise Denty, Liz Rader-Hagler. And a thank you to our editors who make this podcast jolly: Michael Crosa, Jamie Davis, and Richard and Monsi Dayries.
Season 5 is directed by Michael Crosa with help from assistant directors Jamie Davis and Emily Ansonik. Music by Michaels Crosa and Stanley. Additional editing and graphic design support from Worker Genix. This podcast was produced by Chattanooga Podcast Studios. Find out more at ChattanoogaPodcastStudios.com. For KJVR in Jollyville, I'm Jimmy Pie Crust. We'll see you next time on Jollyville Radio.
Hello, y'all. This is Roberta. I am Kitty Westlake's nice, sweet niece. And I'm calling from Shaky Girl Coffee, calling about the unpaid sandwiches you losers haven't paid yet. You know, you just don't go and eat our stuff and not cough up the goods. So I say, it's high time you paid that invoice before I come over there and do something really drastic that's going to make your mama all embarrassed and probably put you out of commission in the marriage market forevermore. So if you don't pay those coffee receipts that you're owing us, I, Roberta Twiggs, from Shaky Girl Coffee, I'm going to hunt you down like a junkyard dog. And I'm telling you, if you don't cough up, you're going to be singing awful for the rest of your life. You hear me now? Goodbye, you no good